Hello, hello. So finally they pulled it off. Stationeers on beta now has a new terrain system. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just firing it up for the first time. There we go. I just fell out of bed. I'd only have a few minutes because, you know, morning routine and so forth. But I want to take a short look at this and throw it at you. There we go. So, what does it look like? Wonder what the tutorials will be doing. No. Okay, so new world. The worlds are all gone. That's what they also said in the beta thing. Let me just read it again. Updated terrain material with correct texture and normals. Removed old missing terrain. Removed old worlds from world start screen. Rolled back work in progress. Blah blah blah. 3 or 4 little changes that are possibly related to the build not working, and they removed the worlds. So now you have the these test worlds. There's a Grand Canyon. There's another Grand Canyon and alien test world. Let's use the large alien test world. And then with the difficulty choice, let's go for normal, standard materials. That was faster. Okay, the jetpack doesn't work. Yeah, it's gonna be quite iffy to in the next weeks and months to get everything working, I guess. This, I think, should have actually stopped me. Well, it's beta. I mean, usually beta works. You saw me play that for over a year, but these are different circumstances. So no more flying around for now, huh? Doesn't mean that I can't record anything. I just made a copy of the previous beta version, also of earlier version of Stationeers, so I can just fire those up. Not a problem. So what about drilling then? So that's the thing, okay. That was mined, okay. And will this roll around like it should? What are the physics doing? Mechanics? What the term should be? That's working. Does stuff melt in the sun? It possibly does. Maybe there was too little to show up as gas streaks in the air. Okay, here we have already a problem, because that should definitely be working. Oh, was it random? It didn't feel random. Okay, so that's weird. And here, supposedly, we just fall off. Oh, I can fly? No, I can't. No! Whatever did I do? I don't deserve this. Can I stop my fall with the jetpack? I thought this would be the Grand Canyon map, the one with the water. I was curious what the water is really, but that's not what this is. I have to check out the other map, I guess.
critical.
So that works still. Yep. So we're kind of building on the developer branch in a way, because things are so broken still. But I mean, it's not like we can complain now. It's just stupid. That's the way. It's the early access game. This is the beta of it. What do you expect? Okay, let's look at the other maps. Oh, and another thing. Save. And load. That was fast. What about these distance settings? Do they play a role? I guess not. Okay, then another world. Which is a great game, by the way. So 64M. Normal. What's that error message? Okay, it looks smaller, I think. Next world. Terrain test, alien world. Here we go. The game sessions so far were not completely separate from each other. Maybe that was only the terrain system, but maybe there are also other reasons. So maybe what I'm doing right now is not a proper test, effectively. Come on. Oh, that's a big one, huh? Maybe I have to increase the jetpack power? Nope, that doesn't do anything. Oh, what's the atmosphere, by the way? That's Mars atmosphere. Can just walk through this. And it looks pretty good. And it looks pretty far. Too bad we can't accelerate the motions now. I mean, too bad I can't walk up there to the distance quicker with jetpack or something. The rendering is fast, but well, I can't really tell because I haven't built anything yet. We see popping in of Mineables. How about level of detail? Is there some smooth increase in quality that we can see in the terrain? In other words, can we not see it? Which is the idea. Okay, we had just some terrain popping in, that's not good. Again. Can just keep pressing space. Isn't that also kind of new? I think we had to repress it every time to trigger another jump. So I saw some terrain popping in, but I didn't see any level of detail popping. Oh, okay, there was a level of detail popping in regards to the geometry. But I was thinking textures, as it was visible also in the terrain news video. Well, it's definitely not as uniform as the procedurally generated terrain so far. Which this isn't, in case someone hasn't caught that. These terrains are not procedurally generated. At least not currently. They were, of course, at some point. Oh, look at that. What's beyond? This looks rather rough, the shading that is overlaid here, I think. Here, that looks like a very smooth pixel corner. Here too. I hope that's not the way it stays, but what the fuck am I saying? This is not the way it will stay. Okay, some things are still quite rough around the edges, as they say, fittingly. But look at that, that's a really high mountain. And currently we can't fly past it, so it really matters, huh? As we can see, the terrain can be smooth, so it doesn't have to be this rough, the little edges there that we just saw. Automatic bunny hopping, not bad. Just keep pressing space. Yeah, and still, since the mountains are so high in parts, there can be night when there is day, which we already know from Europa, because of Jupiter. But now mountains themselves can do that. Of course we had that already, but not this high, not this extreme. So where you build, plant-wise, plays a role already. It does have a sense of discovery. Of course, now that it's new, I mean, eventually we know, well, there's nothing out there, it's just a hill. But, I mean, it does feel different, you know? To go over here, what does it look like here, you know? Interesting thought I had a year ago, or 2 or 3, in regards to the moon landings. I probably can't convey it in words, but I'll just try. What must it have been like for those astronauts landing there? On the one hand, it was just a faraway place, and of course survival and all that mattered, and they were probably super focused and so forth. But on the other hand, they experienced that this is just a place, like the places I have been, except this one has rock and no gas, but it's just a place like any other. And that, in combination with the knowledge of where you are, makes it special somehow. Maybe because it's a sense of this is just what the universe is like a wider cosmic sense of place, of being in a place. Okay, enough for now. I have things to do. And so currently this cannot quite be experienced. I mean, I can build some station now, I assume, and mining is also possible, but the jetpack doesn't work, which brings an interesting challenge. Oh, the sun is hiding. Why is it doing that? There was no reason for it to do that. Now there is. Ah, more terrain. Okay, see you later. I guess I have no plans yet. Bye.